Everyone talks about Father Joe's experiences in the hospital. Well, several years ago, it was about 2 o'clock in the morning, I rang Kellen up, I says, I gotta get to the hospital. I'm pretty sure I got something seriously wrong with me. So she wakes my son up, and they drive me there. Now, normally, I used to go to Robert Wood Hospital. But I remember Father Joe said he was a chaplain at the hospital at that particular time. So I go there, and they're examining me, and they said, what can we do for you? I said, get me the chaplain right away. I figured I'd bust him a little bit. I wait about 20 minutes, and who walks in with this stranger? He said, you called for me? I said, I didn't call for you. Who are you? He said, I'm the chaplain this week. I said, I don't need you, go back to sleep. Father Joe was off that week. Our next speaker is also from the Knights of Columbus from Chapter 4. And at this time, I'd like to call on past Chapter Chairman, Bob White.
You've heard the story about Father Joe with Chapter 4 being the chaplain. Well, I was the chapter president that year. About 8 years ago, had a problem coming up very soon. We need a new chaplain. And Father Joe came on recommendation. And as turns out through the year, Father Joe was an excellent chaplain and excellent person. We saw him at all the meetings. Another thing that I'd like to thank Father Joe and also Consolata was for the use of the facilities here. We had our chapter memorial mass in the chapel down the end here, and we had a few Pride and Priest dinners in the same room here. We had a rule at the Pride and Priest dinners where just an introduction. It was mostly time for priests to talk to each other and to talk to the rest of the people. No speeches. So being the president, I followed the script. I just welcomed everyone and took a seat shortly after that. Then later on, some higher ups from the state council came, and that's when the speeches started. So what I learned from all of this? You have to learn to say to our priests, thank you for your vacation. We'll remember you, and may God bless you wherever you are. Thank you, Father.
This is for Father Paul. We're going to make a DVD later on. And Father Joseph.
No, Brandley.
I'll never forget about
Brandley played for Princeton. Princeton was national. He was the final four.
right. I remember years after that.
Yo pienso quizás los hispanos ahí más o menos.
You want a good pain management doctor? Say something. It's for Father Joseph.
Father Joseph.
Good Father Joe.
Ken doing all right?
Yeah. So you're going to Canada, I heard.
Really?
We're going to miss you.
You got, okay, we're on the same page.
3 dogs over here.
Very good suggestion there for Father Joe.
Okay, say something to Father Joseph.
What, in video?
Beware the curse of the computer.
Do I cut myself or the cane?
Yeah.
The cake. We don't want any blood.
Ready?
No, he's got his own picture there.
Okay. Ready to go. Good night.
Too much medication. All right.
Go watch that.
Another wine.
See, it's the same thing.
It's vanilla icing, not chocolate.
We're actually eating.
No. See? Chocolate.
Are we having dessert before the roast?
Yeah. Some people were asking for it.
And here is the chefs.